What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me Kaza, the Bull, covering more Infinite Magicraid content. Now we are aware that there are harder stages now, okay? And I know this may only apply to the 1% of people, but it's still important for all of you because this is what entails in the future. Right? This is what you're gonna be up against. So build now for later on. You know, the thing is that people like me and people in, other guilds, other top players, other people doing this content now, you can learn from, okay? And you can save yourself building a lot of heroes that just aren't worth building. They just aren't worth building. Now, it's very, very hard, okay? And the dungeon effect has changed everything of what we normally know, being health burn to be king. Reduces the health burning damage taken by 50%. It's massive, right? But it increases the destination damage dealt by burn, bleed damage, and burn damage taken by 200%, meaning there has been a complete shift in heroes we use. We're used to using Melia and Hizonia just to cheese content. That can no longer be done. No longer be done here. 50% is a huge amount of reduction. It's going to be very fun to see these Bari teams, Bari, Okwin, that kind of thing, Eric's. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Bear with me while we get the information. But they can clear the previous stages as well. But the thing is that, the increase to what we've done. I can only go up to stage 32 at the minute. Stage 33 is just frigging solid. Let's just have a little look at what's changed. Okay, now we're used to being, say, the final stage being 60% 5-star, 40% being 6-star. Rarity, Epic, and Legend. These are the rates here: 15, 73, 10, and 2. When we go to 31, it's only 12, 74, 11, 2.4. It's not huge increases. And, it increases by the same each time. It does, and don't get me wrong. It's nice to see the increase. But goodness me, isn't it hard? Goodness me, isn't it hard? But I keep saying but. This isn't supposed to be cleared now. And the thing is, there are people who are way ahead of other people. And it gives them something to work towards. Meaning, players still have satisfaction. Satisfaction and something to work towards. Meaning, players won't get bored. There's always going to be something tough to complete. Some of it too tough. But it's a good step, in my opinion. I like this. I like this. And I'm telling you now, do not worry even about events, because no one is going to be farming stage 34 and 35. Okay, they're just not, unless they've got absolutely insane auras, gear, and everything. And the thing is, there's more to come. We're going to be getting more another faction soon. We're going to be getting different implements into the game, giving us a power increase. And it's going to be needed for us to clear these kind of stages. But without further ado, let's just go into stage 31 a moment. And I want to use a bleed team to show you. Hisaro and Natalie. Not Hisaro. Hisaro, you can go out. Nidrold and Natalie. And it works really, really, really nice. It works really nice. Tuck is absolutely huge here, especially against Rum, because Naskama is toxic. Luna plays a huge part now. A huge part in the late game now. And I'm going to show you exactly why. The reason why she plays a massive part now is because of this. Reduces 40% attack. Moonlight Blessing. This is when she's taking damage. Or at the beginning of a turn, an ally will gain a layer of heal for 2 turns. And then Luna has a 60% chance to reduce 20% incoming attack for 1 turn when she takes direct damage. But it increases to 40%. You are going to need this. You are going to need this. However, there is another problem. And the problem is, you kind of need 4 supports. Because the damage is just so much. The damage is just so much. You kind of need 4 supports. because they just whack. Let me, I've been rambling on as usual, but I felt like it was important to talk about. Let's have a little look at the stage and see how much bleed damage is done. Let's have a little look. Okay, now we are going to manual through it. Let's throw on a counter attack here to start with. Another thing that Luna provides us is a turn increase on our meters. A decent amount. Not huge, but a decent amount. We're not going to bother freezing with Tuck here because we threw on counter attack. Now just watch what Natalie enables Nidrold to do. She will need to be slightly faster than Nidrold, and you could use Elena in place of Natalie here. The fact is she's also putting down effect resistance too. And I've equipped her in a combat vanguard aura because she's always AoEing, meaning everyone's taking increased damage. Now we can go straight onto Nidrold's second skill. And, he's going to hit 4 times here, thanks to the bleeds being on the enemy's AoE. Every time Natalie counters is going to be an AoE bleed, unless there's less enemies, like now, for instance. So it's a lot of... You can see the damage we're taking here, right? Nordak is going to be huge. We're probably going to wipe on this stage here. Probably going to wipe here, because I should have done it differently. But I didn't. Hopefully, Tuck can get some freezes, which he does. We may survive. The bleed damage is insane. And remember, this is stage 31. It's so nice having this combat vanguard aura on your Natalie. Look at the damage. Just look at it. It's a wipe. It's pointless even carrying on. Oh, goodness me. Okay. We're going to try again with a different kind of start. We're going to put, we're just going to attack and use our counter attack on the next wave, because the next wave is harder. Oh, we could freeze. We can freeze, and okay, wow, yeah. So you see how if you don't have Santa, you're going to need to use the lights of Tuck. Santa is going to be huge here. Ugh, Satan. Toxic hero. But I don't have Satan, so I have this. Now we can save our skills for the next wave. Tuck is reset also. The thing is, you need Tuck to be ready for the next wave as well. Right, just in case. Who can we freeze? Okay, we freeze 2, which is okay, because it means that we're going to get some counters in. There's the AoE. There's the second skill to clear down the health on the enemies. But Nidrold and that's it's just so nice. You must agree. We're going to have counter up. We're going to have our freeze up, are we? Yes. Even taking one nuke from them. Now this is where it gets really hard. Because you need to have Tuck freezing the Skarmory, because we need either counterattack or consolidation up at the beginning of this, because Rum just hits so friggin' hard. Luna giving us that turn increase is huge as well, because it means that we don't need to build quite as fast. Hopefully this freeze lands. It does. Brilliant. Now we can shield further to negate some of this damage from the boss. I mean, Tuck had to eat the entire boss hit. Okay, now we're through here on 31. And we can just auto this now, I believe. Attack up as well, which is going to help hugely with our damage. Let's just have a little look at the damage we're doing with Nidrold. 1.5, 730. Another thing that's nice is Natalie can reset the bleeds on the boss with her skill. She has to be exclusive, though. You can see a lot going on here. And we're just going to wait for Nidrold's attack. I think it may be next. Or is it Natalie? Come on, Nidrold. Do your sword mastery stuff. You wizard. Is it now? Better be. I should have checked. It's Next one. Natalie next, then Nidrold. Here we go. $56 million. Natalie only doing 15 million, but she provided us with so much more in that because she was keeping the increased damage from that Legend Aura Combat Vanguard. So that is worth so much in itself as well. Resetting bleeds on the hero too. So that's what bleed does or can do in stage 31. Now health burn can do it. It can do it. But let's have a look at how health burn is now performing. We're not going to use counter attack here. Tell me, well, we're still on ×2. We are going to freeze. Yeah, we are. It's too late to decide that, Kazakh, because you already done it. Now we are going to blow them up, or, you know, you could, because 3 are frozen, you potentially could just use your basic, but, you know, I just want to get through. And normally that would clear waves in stage 30. That would destroy a wave in stage 30. But it doesn't anymore. Thanks to the 50% decrease in health burning damage. However, it's balanced, right? It's now balanced. This is their way of saying, okay, this is how we're going to balance health burn. Or I feel that's how they've done it. No, we have no freeze. We could get nuked here. We haven't got a big enough shield. No way have we got a big enough shield to handle all this damage. And I didn't use consolidation because I wanted to cool down for Catherine next. Ooh, okay, Luna there with her basic attack counter also gives us a heal, as you can see. Everyone gets a heal with her basic attack counter. Not enough. Not enough, though. However, she is going to have the chance to revive. She can revive Milia. So that's another added bonus with Luna. Are we going to... Is Walter going to kill Milia? No, we should have saved that for Niskama. What am I doing? It has to be frozen. Is not. Didn't even do a check. We're going to lose all our buffs. 2. It's not enough. It's not going to be enough. Oh, yes, it is. It's just enough. Just enough. Okay, now remember how it was going through. And remember, Nidrold did 58 million damage. Let's have a look at how this gets on. 640,000 on the health burn tick. 590 or 590. It takes a long time to get... The negation now from health burning ticks is nowhere near what it was. 8%. And the thing is, if the battle goes on too long, the boss gets too many turns, we end up getting nuked. It's definitely more balanced. So bleed or burn. I haven't tested burn yet. Or poison. But poison isn't getting a buff here, right? It's not involved in this buff. There you go. See the damage increasing now. Stage 31. And we didn't have this issue with the bleed team. It was done faster. It was done a lot faster. However, it did do it. Hazonia doing 46 million. Melia doing 34. That's the difference between the two. Now, who would we switch out here? Like, if we say, oh, okay, well, you should be using Ben Austin. But who would you take out? Would you take out Luna? No. Because that attack minus 40% Luna's providing on the boss is absolutely humongous. Could you throw in Nordak? Yes, but who would you replace? You couldn't replace Luna. It would have to be the likes of Tuck. Or Melia and go 1 DPS. because Tuck provides us so much with the freeze, or Santa in place of Tuck for the freeze, because the Skama is just nuts. The Skama is nuts. So I did clear stage 32, and that was very tough. That was very tough. And I used Nidrolled for that. I couldn't do it with Health Burn stage 32. I could not do it. Natalie was dead, however, in that fight. Couldn't revive her. Let's just throw this in on the video. Let's just throw this in. Because it's important to see the difference between 31 and 32. It is important to see the difference. Because it keeps on getting much harder. And freeze is humongous here. Especially when you don't have counter up. Because if, say, 2 enemies are free to do attack, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, my lovelies. Look, 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 look. So how do you target? How do you challenge this? Do we start off? Let's put consolidation on. Do we start off with attack up from Luna for our bleed heroes? Throw on freeze and shield. And away we go with this. Let's have a look at the difference in the damage. Is it going to be enough so that the bleeds will tick them to death? Doesn't look like it. We need one more hit from our Natalie to ensure that it does. Now, the Combat Vanguard aura as well is needed. This is built so that you need to have Legend aura, you know, because it just makes so much of a difference. And you really need to build a smart team. There is no more cheesing available. Meaning Focaz, Hazonia, that kind of thing. Speed teams is not going to be possible anymore. Is it enough here? Luna with the basic heals. Oh, goodness me, we're dead. So hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. And this is the easier stage of it. Like, this is Gwyneth is solid. Marius, don't even think about it. Don't even think about attempting this. But, you know, there is no dungeon effect here. The fact is, you just get completely obliterated. Completely obliterated. Growlin, I believe, is the same. No, Growlin has a dungeon effect. But it's a different dungeon effect. Direct damage is, you know, nice. So that's going to be interesting. Now here is the destination damage done by burn and poison damage and burn damage taken. Meanwhile, reducing health, but health burning is getting abused. What is Gwyneth's dungeon? I can't even check because I haven't bothered to clear through. What is Efreet? Direct damage taken is nice. Are we going to see direct damage teams challenging the likes of health burning teams? We'll make another video on that. I wanted to show you Rum. I wanted to show you that because I did challenge it earlier. Couldn't clear stage 33. I know ACOS in Global can clear stage 34. Cannot clear stage 35 though. Okay guys. Enjoy the future of what's to come. You've had a sneak peek. And while we're at it, let's have a little look actually at stage 30, what we're used to, final stage. And let's see how Nidrolled and Natalie do in stage 30 actually. I was going to stop the video. And then I thought, why are you not doing this? Why are you not, you know, because if it's viable in stage 31, 32, is it going to be viable in stage 30? Considering, you know, the health burn supremacy here. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't think we've got cooldown set here, though, because I wasn't expecting that kind of damage. Hypnotizes on, but... Oh, perfect timing, but we're in trouble. We're in trouble from the damage. Resistance... Oh, it's not going to take on... Oh, goodness. Alright, Tuck, you can suffer. You don't need it. You have to kill Naskama. Oh! Are you shitting me? What even is his health? Dirty little sausage. 41,000? Fuck out of here. Jeez. Don't you die. Oh no, she's gonna die. Horrify. She's dead. This Niskana causing us problems. That little twat needs to die. Sorry, that was kind of brutal. Okay, he's dead. Can you survive, Nidrold? Are we getting nuked this time? Oh, you survived. Beautiful. Okay, we are off again. We're okay now, I think. Is it going to survive? Like, we could set a smart casting up for this. We could do that. So if bleed is viable now for farming the likes of Rum 30, it means that people can build towards the final stages with ignoring health burn. No wonder they've dropped a Dragon Tribes event. No wonder the Dragon Tribes ban is dropped, because they're like, it's going to be useless later on now, guys. So no one's going to be going towards Hizonia. It's sneaky. So sneaky. So sneaky. Okay. That is a long video anyway, so we're going to call it at that. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the new change, and we'll cover more videos on the note of Ifrit, Gwyneth, not Rum, just on Rum. Also, Nahia, Growlin, and Marius. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day or evening, wherever you are. Take care.